Brian, your thoughts on what's going on, and to borrow that word sacrifice, what is Nike sacrificing here, if anything at all?
Well, good morning. I appreciate you having me on your show. No doubt, when we're seeing this already, that this move on the part of Nike will spur significant debate, amongst those in the athletic circles and more broadly. We issued just a few minutes ago. My team and I issued a note to our clients with basically our view here, and again recognizing that this is a fluid situation, but we think longer term. We think that this should work to Nike's favor and overshadow any potential backlash here in the near term.
We've spent a long time trying to draw a distinction between what is a protest against institutional racism and what is a disrespecting of the flag in another person's eyes. So, Brian, why does Nike think it's better at drawing that distinction than anyone else over the previous few years?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Nike's necessarily making a call on that. They've worked with Colin Kaepernick in the past. He's been with the company since 2011. He hasn't been in an ad campaign in the past couple of years. And what's happening, we're seeing Nike here is a move to really refresh the historic "Just Do It" campaign. Colin is one of several athletes highlighted in the campaign.
So I just wonder whether this is kind of the good side of the story, Brian, the fact that we're actually talking about the campaign at all. I wouldn't have been talking about the anniversary of Just Do It unless they had done this with Colin Kaepernick. I imagine you wouldn't have been speaking to clients about it this morning unless they had done this. What does it say about Nike and a return of marketing that actually gets people to discuss something again?
Well, look, I think that's a great point, and you're 100% right. I probably know the day back after Labor Day, I would not be on your show. I'd not be talking to our clients about Nike had this move not been made. So I think that's right. Now, of course, there's risk in this. Nike's a smart company, right? They've dominated the athletic space for a long time. They know what they're doing, but I'm sure that they are to a certain extent capitalizing upon what we just talked about.
So they're a smart company, Brian. I wouldn't disagree with that, but many smart companies have made some real dumb marketing decisions. So what's the escalation risk here?
We'll see. I mean, that's and again in the short comments we've issued this morning, we think there is risk near term, but we think longer term it plays out well for Nike. It helps to bolster this marketing campaign.
Brian Nagel of Oppenheimer, great to get some thoughts from you, some early thoughts on what I'm sure will be a story that continues to evolve through the week. Still with me for some final thoughts, Chad Morganlander of Washington Crossing Advisors. Chad, your thoughts on this story as it evolves?
I don't think it's going to have a material difference in regard to their top-line growth in the United States or international. The stock price, though, we do believe is overvalued based off of the fact that the leisure wear market has all run up, not only Nike, but you had Lululemon as well as the other competitors. So we would be fading the trade, but that's based off of valuation, not based off of this one news headline.
Fading the trade, fading the stock or the sector?
I would be doing the stock at this point in time, okay? I think that overall operating margins are at peak. I think the internal growth rate of this company is at the high level of historical average. So again, we would be somewhat more conservative on the name.